one internet broadcast channel mention Nigel Farage, and they've got thousands of viewers. So we're just going to show you the clip just to let you know what Kemi Badenoch is up against.
Nigel, Cecil, limelight and assault.
Hello, Chakabutties. Into the new year, limelight and salt. Some of you have already been in touch following our last couple of videos saying, Nigel, at your age, along with Hillary, how can you afford to be in Marrakech, Morocco, enjoying yourself? You're retired, you've got a pension, you've no money, you're old, you shouldn't be travelling the world. Well, of course, it's all down to conservative values. Conservative values? Well, this particular video is going to be talking about Kemi Badenoch. So shall we have a rather thrilling opening into our hotel in Marrakech, just by way of a change? Chakabutties, are you ready for a fun arrival? A separate bedroom. That's a wonderful fun of a find here. Nice and quiet in the centre of Marrakech. The Lawrence Darabi Hotel, all meant in the best possible taste. I enjoyed doing that, Hillary. Well, Chakabutties, what did you think to that entrance to our rooms at the Lawrence Darabi Hotel here in Marrakech? A little bit of fun. We can do it here because we actually got a 4-poster bed by a pool. We've more or less got to ourselves because it's noon and the sun has not yet come out. We're hoping it's going to. But what has this got to do with the Conservative Party and also these videos? Well, some of you have been in touch following the last couple of videos saying, Nigel, where are you? What are you doing? How can you afford it? Will you let us know what you're up to? Well, we're in Marrakech. And one of the things you're able to do when one is older and has more time, if you're able to master the internet, not as easy as it sounds, but if you are able to master the internet, you can search. You can search for great deals. And it's a wonderful deal here at the Lawrence Darabi. So that's the background. Just down the road a mile or so, David Beckham had, well, Sir David Beckham now, had their 50th birthday party. And their hotel was something like £1,000 a night. And this hotel, we've been putting some of the pictures up for you, comes in at what you would call the lower Blackpool rate. Yes, indeed. So when it comes to pension time, not having to foot all your expensive electric utility bills in the United Kingdom, it works out the same price here with a little bit of a margin for profit to stay for a couple of weeks in Marrakech. So here we are. Do keep in touch and let us know what you think via our usual email address. But now, Kemi Badenoch. Kemi Badenoch and the Conservative Party, we've been mentioning about never presume, never assume, and how you should have beliefs, principles, and then policies. Well, a principle, value for money. Always looking for value for money. And it would appear now that the Labour Party are not really delivering by any stretch of the imagination value for money. Will Nigel Farage be able to deliver value for money? And it's fair to say over the last 14 years, especially with the advent of COVID, the Conservative Party have not really delivered value for money as well, have they? No. So one of the things Kemi needs to get across is value for money. But of course, do we know what Kemi's beliefs are? Because they come first. And you are saying we still don't know what they are. And what is worse, when we're looking, and this is why we're highlighting it, only a few days ago, one internet broadcast channel mentioned Nigel Farage, and they've got thousands of viewers. So we're just going to show you the clip, just to let you know what Kemi Badenoch is up against. Please play the clip, Hilary.
He only made it worse. Opposition leader Farage fired back that over 70% of crime remains...
Nigel Farage, the leader of the opposition? What? Do you believe that, Hilary?
Made it worse. Opposition leader Farage fired back that over 70% of...
What again? Do you believe that? Nigel Farage, leader of the opposition? What's Kemi getting up to? Is Kemi failing to get the message across? It's no good coming into your own for 48 hours or a few days. You have to establish yourself. And the fact that someone is broadcasting this on the internet and it's got thousands of viewers, who is challenging it? Who is making sure that Kemi is getting her message across? Now, the next thing is, without those beliefs, it becomes difficult to establish anything. And there was an email sent out by one of the movers and shakers at Conservative HQ, which used the word, we would do this. We would do this. That's politicians speak. We will do this. Doesn't matter that you haven't got the ability to do it now, but you have to clearly say what you will do. There is no room for, well, prevaricating, putting things off. Well, we would do this. Well, we might do this. No, we will do this. So advice to the Conservative Party, and who cares about our advice? We've not got many viewers, and that's the problem now, you see. Unless you charge a fortune and somebody's paying a fortune, Dominic Cumming rates, well, who are you? We don't care about you. The fact that you did that a few years ago doesn't matter now. You're only worth tuppence halfpenny now. So, we do these creativity. It stimulates everything. We have fun. So, do have fun. Is Kemi going to establish her beliefs? Is she really going to be demoted forever to leader of His Majesty's opposition? What about Nigel Farage? Does Kemi actually gain by knocking Nigel Farage? If you knock Nigel Farage, it makes them more important. No one cares about moi, because if you suddenly care about moi, if equity, because we get involved with equity, suddenly take notice of moi, well, does that mean that Nigel is becoming more important? It's only worth knocking something that really is worth knocking because others recognize what they are saying. So we've digressed, haven't we, Hilary? Sorry about this. But there we go. Kemi Badenoch, leader of the opposition, the Conservative Party saying they would. Never presume, never assume. Get your message in. And of course, for us now, value for money, especially in our old age. Which government is going to give pensioners value for money? But of course, all meant in the best possible taste. Where would we be without a laugh? We've got to have a laugh. Whatever your age, don't begrudge it us. Why should I, in my old age, be told, act your age? No, act as though we've still got the spirit of life inside of us. Never presume, never assume about older people, because we're still having fun. Kemi Badenoch, can you have fun as well as a politician? Because a winning team, a smiling team, is always more likely to win. Put a smile, put a bounce in you. Kemi, come on. What are your beliefs? But whatever they are, let's have a smile and let's give it some welly, eh?
Nigel, Cecil, limelight and salt.